I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Call it addition by subtraction. A pair of Newburgh row houses, eyesores, that stood at 4547 Chambers Street were demolished today, the latest move in the effort to rebuild the city's rundown housing stock. The property, part of the Newburgh Community Land Bank movement, will be turned over to Habitat for Humanity of Greater Newburgh, whose volunteers will construct new housing for two families who met Habitat's eligibility requirements. Neighbors were happy to see the dilapidated housing go down as part of the effort to polish up the city's image.
Feels really good. They're getting rid of a lot of the garbage in the neighborhood. You know, it's looking a lot better, I think, down here.
Habitat has already selected two families to move in once the new housing is constructed. Earlier in the day, Habitat officials came to 29 Liberty Street, a home being built by more than 90% female volunteers. They were there to promote Habitat International's Women Build Week coming up in May. It's a celebration of housing built with at least 80% women construction volunteers.
The problem of pit bulls is not actually the breed. It isn't the pit bull that is the problem.
Middletown Mayor Joe DeStefano and members of the Common Council got an earful from those not happy with the city's proposed dog insurance law. It would require those who rent in Middletown to buy insurance on dogs they own that weigh more than 50 pounds. Speaker after speaker at last night's public hearing voiced complaints, some saying it would lead to fewer landlords allowing dogs. Others said it would result in more dogs put in shelters or becoming strays. Still, other speakers say the insurance law would punish responsible dog owners, while irresponsible owners would ignore it. Mayor DeStefano stood by his support of the proposal because of the rising number of dog bites in the city. But Kay Riviello of New York Animal Rights Alliance America said the organization would take legal action against Middletown if the council decides to pass it. People who attended last evening's open house at Orange Ulster BOCES campus in Goshen may have spotted a group of BOCES teachers gathered outside. It was a show of support for the district's teaching staff in light of the BOCES administration plan to eliminate roughly 40 staff positions across the board, about half of them through a layoff effective at the end of the current school year.
And with the districts pulling back, we want to keep our jobs, you know what I mean? And some people got confused and they were saying that it's becoming political, and so certain people were telling other ones, oh, maybe we shouldn't go or this or that. You know what? You guys are the ones that came out here, this and that, and it's a great thing.
Other cuts will be made by not filling vacancies created by retirements and resignations. Orange Ulster BOCES officials have said the staff cutbacks are necessary because of declining enrollment in their many programs, including special education and CTEC. BOCES administrators are hoping last evening's well-attended open house leads to a boost in enrollment that could ultimately result in restoration of staff positions. Could there be more victims? State police in Ulster County are looking for anyone who had financial dealings with John Benkert, the 48-year-old town of Hurley man who they say used forged documents to defraud victims. Investigators say Benkert stole more than $360,000 from people by getting them to loan him money based on business dealings that didn't exist. His arrest came following a 5-month investigation. Benkert was charged with felony grand larceny and forgery. Do you have any idea just how much sugar is contained in that drink you had at lunch? Those attending today's wellness fair at SUNY Orange in Middletown could find out when they visited the Cornell Cooperative Extension booth that promoted their Think Your Drink campaign. Students got the chance to figure out just how much sugar is contained in many of their favorite drinks.
If you drink 1 can of soda a day for a year, it actually adds up to about 32 pounds of sugar in a year. It's very alarming. We wonder why childhood obesity is the way that it is with beverages like fruit punch and things that are not 100% fruit juice. It can actually be very surprising how much sugar we're actually drinking.
Smith says we all need to be better label detectives so we can steer clear of highly sweetened beverages. Visitors to the wellness fair could get a variety of free health screenings and information made available by a number of Orange County agencies. Congratulations to the solar racing team at Newburgh Free Academy. Teams returned from Houston, Texas with a first-place trophy. One of their 2 solar cars won the prototype division category in the Shell Eco Marathon, defeating teams from as far away as Brazil and Canada.
And we're very proud of the fact that we brought back a trophy. We are now the 2012 solar prototype champions of the Americas.
The NFA team not only outdistanced the other competitors, but they ended the race with a surplus of energy from their solar panels. Both of their solar cars actually finished in the top 3. The series of eco-marathon races promote the production of energy-efficient and innovative vehicles. And it was a courtroom battle over a felony assault that allegedly occurred outside a bar. The case wasn't real, but it was handled as if it was during yesterday's final round of the annual Orange County Mock Trial Tournament, sponsored by Orange Ulster BOCES. High school students researched the elements of the fictitious case, role-play all the trial participants, then try the case before a real judge. The finals feature teams from Marlborough and Goshen high schools, with State Supreme Court Justice Paul Marks presiding. Many students who get involved in mock trial decide to choose law as a career, but the experience teaches skills that everyone can benefit from.
It's a great learning experience, whether you want to go into law or not. It teaches you problem solving, it teaches you persistence, it teaches you how to cooperate with others, it teaches you keep your eye on the prize so you always know as a witness or as a lawyer what your ultimate goal is.
I was really taken with it. It's taught me so much, and it really teaches you how to take criticism and how to speak articulately in front of a large group of people. So I think that aspect of it really made me want to come back every year.
Goshen was declared the winner. The team will now compete in the regional mock trial tournament later this month in Rockland County. Victory there would send Goshen to the state finals next month in Albany. Today was a beautiful day to take a hike and check out the scenery at Craigsmoor. And there's plenty more sunshine in the local forecast, but dry conditions are increasing the risk of brush fire activity in the area. Thursday will be mostly sunny with temperatures reaching the mid-50s. Friday will be sunny and pleasant with the highs up around 60 degrees. Keep clicking back here at Record Online for news when it breaks, and get a complete wrap-up of all the day's events by picking up tomorrow's Times Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.